Wanted to do a video about this soundbar here that we've had for a few months. It's a upgrade from our last soundbar. This one's way bigger than our last one. Subwoofer's way bigger. Guess it was at a discounted price at Best Buy. I was deciding if I wanted to buy it or just keep the one that we had here, and I decided I just wanted to get this one. So the guy over there let me hear it from an optical cord, and I noticed that there was another connection that you could use on here called the ARC, which is used with HDMI cord, audio return channel. So I'll go ahead and show you those connections.
Delivering 2,300 pounds of max payload, 12,750 pounds of total.
And there's a connection they wanted you to use. There's the connection that I switched over to use that sounded way better than this connection. If I come back here, that one right there, that's the optical video audio out optical. There's the HDMI 3 ARC connection. I'm using a monster cable, old monster cable actually for that one. HDMI 2, got that. That's for a cable, satellite, whatever you're using. Ran that all the way down there. It's a mess of wires. Connected to that, to the back where I showed you. I'm gonna go ahead and was gonna go ahead and turn it on. Now I don't know where the having problems here. Alright, found the remote. Got both remotes here. One's for the TV, one's for the soundbar and all. So, I'm going to start off with the... I don't know, what should I start? I'll start off with the surround sound remote. Go ahead and power that on. That's what it'll say. I don't know if you caught it. It said HDMI 3. So I'm going to go to the TV remote. That pops up. I'm going back to that. DVI there. Let's say TV ARC, there you go, all connected. Press the volume, there you go, soundbar icon pops up. So here's with the soundbar remote. Soundbar remote, I'll actually show you the volume on the soundbar go up, but it doesn't show anything on the screen. The TV remote would actually show you the plus or minus of the volume, and it'll show you that on the screen. So going back to the soundbar remote,
the pitcher wasn't batting that night.
And
he's the 7-hitter.
Yeah.
And the guy behind him isn't so much of a threat either. So that's what I was talking about earlier. This is a very.
Let's see. I'll go to the settings. That's a treble. Treble's all the way up. The bass I got all the way up. Audio sync. I'm not even gonna mess with that.
all putting up very good numbers in the case of Alonso. The power.
This one's auxiliary, HDMI, Bluetooth, USB. Go back to that. And there you go. You hear a lot better. So surround sound, have on. You could choose to have it off, depending. I like it on.
Daddy, can I do my video?
No, I'm doing mine.
2-1 the count.
Well, this one's standard music and has like a couple other. I actually passed it up. I usually leave it as standard. But then it takes off the surround sound. Put the surround sound on.
You run the risk of bouncing into double plays.
For me, it sounds better.
So if you put a hit and run play on, you might come up empty with the swing.
The feature also has Bluetooth power, phone, whatever you're using, woofer. I have it all the way down to 12. This thing cranks all the way up to 6. It gets very loud. That's all the way down. Minus 12. Don't understand why it goes from negative 12 to negative 6, but I'll leave it all the way down.
Hey, can I do mine?
So in order for me to do that, as you can see right there, that it's lit up. I'm back to settings. That's also right there.
Swing and a miss, 2-2.
Sound. Extra settings.
Guy on the right's got a Cubs jersey and an Indians hat on.
This setting,
Probably running for office.
I just left it there. I don't know what it was on before, but I chose that one. I don't know what the difference was. Audio format, DTS, Neo 2.5.
Bye, guys. Do.
I think that was also on that mode too. But I put it on this one, and
You guys, Monday time.
Seasons
Oh, wait,
ago,
guys.
in a game at Pittsburgh,
Yeah, which one I do
I don't know, like,
got one career hit.
but one of these
2015 here at Wrigley's.
So one of these two settings here made the audio actually bring out a little bit better. Sounded better, much more clear. So I left it as that. I don't know if it was this one, that one. Can't remember. So another thing that I found out that I disabled, that I didn't understand what it was for, because I'm, a little slow at this. I don't know if it's in this mode or not. It's under expert settings. Yeah, that's in here. If you go down to this setting here, you turn it off. Surround sound turns off, and all you hear is the TV speakers. So I turned it off one day, and I was wondering why the hell, why ain't the soundbar coming on? So I'm checking everything, all the connections, all the wiring, all the settings. So I come to this one right here back, and since I'm like, well, here, let me turn that setting back on, and turn that back on.
I just heard somebody come in. I just heard somebody knock that door. Like good? Because we were on what page?
doing what I love, on top of my game. But
And back
a
to the
brain tumor rocked
soundbar.
my world, and I was hardly me at all. Then I found Northwestern Medicine.
Northwestern Medicine is on a never-ending pursuit of excellence. Anchored by the highest-ranked neurology and neurosurgery program in Illinois for 11 straight years. Because what makes us
So that
makes you
has to be
I
on
wasn't just me anymore. I
for
was
soundbar, surround sound, whatever you're gonna use for the TV.
Oh, we just need 5 minutes to get 6
I don't know if there's another thing that I want to show you because this is a new soundbar to us, and you know it sounds really freaking good. You know it sounds like the system we have in our car now, like, which is pretty damn good for an upgrade. Let me pull all this junk out the way. No. Yep, this is what happens when you have kids and all, and they destroy the house, and you can't really show much. So when I bought the soundbar and all, the soundbar has its own, you know, power cord to it, and so does this subwoofer have its own power cord to it. I don't know if I can get a good angle at it. There's power, and it says link. So when the soundbar is on, soundbar links a subwoofer. When it's turned off, standby will lit up. Well, that didn't sound good. So that's a cool feature with this new one that I got. Has its own power cord, links together when it's on. It's by Samsung, of course. Got it from Best Buy. A guy told me that, I don't know if I already mentioned it, the guy told me from Best Buy that it's only functionable with the optical cord with the weird connection. He's like, because it's only, you know, it's just for audio. Then I asked him, so why is there an ARC connection? He's like, so why are you going to use the ARC connection if that's only meant for video and audio? So what's the point for that? So the best one would be the other connection, the optical cord connection. So when I got home, I did connect it to the other, the slimmer cord, the optical. I'm like, well, let me try out the HDMI ARC cord, and it sounded way better. So those guys at Best Buy will tell you some weird information if you don't know anything about electronics, or if you was to get anything else from over there. They'll try to get you to buy something that you don't know too much about. So that's what I figured out. I stuck with the ARC, obviously, way better, high quality sound. And I don't know if I covered everything. Like the soundbar, I'm gonna keep it for a long time, you know. Good for home theater, obviously. Haven't really tried it out on my music yet. Bet you'll sound badass with metal. Sounds good as hell with, you know, rap, hip hop, obviously. Rattles his freaking house. But I have yet to try my music, so that's all for this video.